The coincidences. Check this out. We're here with the new Lenovo X301. If you remember, the X300 was one of the coolest, lightest, smallest, just laptops in a while, and this is on the same chassis, so it's also very small. This makes it under an inch thick and under 3 pounds in weight. Check it out. Very, very thin. Thin on every account. The whole thing. And check this out. It's got a very, very slim DVD burner on that end. Alright? Eat your heart out, MacBook Air. Ain't got one of those. So, what's up with this X301? What makes it different from the X300? I mean, I'm not going to pull out a cheesy manila envelope and show you how it fits inside, because you know it already does that. But I will tell you about the cool stuff that you do get on this thing. First of all, DisplayPort. Right over here on the back, you have DisplayPort. If you want to use it, it's there. It's brand new. There's not a lot of stuff really offering it just yet, but you will have it there. It's there for the future, and it's going to become more and more popular. It does stuff. Everything is a little bit better than HDMI would do, but it does do sound and audio and high def, and it'll go to higher resolutions than 1080p. Now, also on this laptop, you get DDR3 memory. That's pretty cool. This is one of the first laptops that are really, commonplace and popular in retail stores that use DDR3 memory, and this one does use it. They also increase the capacity of the solid-state drives that are on here. Now they're at 64 and 128, your option. You're also getting all the new latest and greatest Intel processors on here. You do have the Centrino 2. There's a little sticker right there. Centrino, there it is, 2. You can see it there. I'm gonna get it out of the glare. So it is using the Centrino 2. That's very cool. You also get the latest operating system. This one's running on Vista Business. You can get all the way up to 64-bit Ultimate, or you can run 32-bit Business, or whatever you want. You get to pick. This one here that I have is 32-bit Business. That's cool. This is really cool. Check this out. These you can actually configure if you want them to have high-speed mobile broadband, whether it be 3G from AT&T or UWB, which is the ultra wideband. You can actually set that up with this. At the end of this year, they're going to have options. They're going to be ready for WiMAX, which is going to be sweet, as well as they all are going to come with GPS as well. So that's unbelievably cool. Now, let me just go over the specs on this one that I have here, so that the people that are looking at this video from the website and are considering buying this great laptop know all about it. First of all, it's a 13.3-inch monitor, so very small screen. Again, this is ultra portable, very light. It's solid-state drive, so if you're on the road a lot and you're taking it with you, it's going to go, you're not going to be walking in right-hand circles because it's so heavy that it's pulling you to one direction, and it's very light, very portable, plus the solid-state drives are going to allow you to kind of shake it around. It's not going to ruin anything. Let me show you something else. I thought this was really cool. Check out the size of the box of your power adapter. Very, very small, very, very slim, and very easy to fold up. What does it matter if you have this tiny little laptop and you have like an 8-pound brick for a power supply? That ain't gonna help you get anywhere easily. Now, what else you get on here? You get the latest stuff from Intel. The U9400 is a Centrino 2. It's a 1.4 gigahertz, but don't let the low number fool you. This thing is very, very fast, and it uses very little electricity, so you can use this thing on the road for quite a while. The battery life was very impressive. I didn't get to test it to its full extent, but I was already at 4.5 hours, and I still have a bunch left. I mean, it's crazy. Now, this one in particular comes with a 64-gigabyte solid-state drive, and it comes with 2 gigs of RAM of the DDR3 memory, which is upgradable to 3. Also, it comes with 32-bit Vista Business, so that's great if you don't want your, people at work doing anything else besides. It's business. It works very quickly. If I were to bring up the control panel, actually I have it. Right now I have a couple things running, and I don't know if you can even zoom in on that. It might be too small, but people are like, oh, you can't run Vista without 2 gigs of RAM or without 3 gigs of RAM. There's 1.19 right now, and it's running a few apps, not a big deal. So you can definitely run Vista Business. It's one of the lighter operating systems. Now, I'm going to go over everything with you real quick. Let's go around the outside. First of all, I want you to put your attention up here to the nice little built-in webcam, which is right there, and it looks very, very good, and it has some great software on board for doing net meetings. Now, moving down here, this will do a couple things. It'll do the VeriFace technology, which notices your face, or it will do this biometric fingerprint reader. So you have 2 options of password protection. You can either do, actually 3, you can do a password, you can do VeriFace, which recognizes your face and lets you in, or you can do your fingerprint. Now, a lot of people always miss their little, I don't know, what do you call this? Anybody know what this is called? Little IBM thumb thing, whatever. That's still there. It's never gone away. It's been around for years and still there. It's not going anywhere. You get mouse buttons up here as well as here, and then a trackpad, which of course scrolling options in the top and bottom. Very nice, very convenient. And I'll tell you what, this is an LED backed LCD. So very, very bright, very, very crisp, and it doesn't take a lot of electricity. That's one of the main benefits of this. So let me go over everything that you get on this thing. All right, so on the back, right over here is your power cord. Very nice, very easy to pull it away. So if you're like me and you're clumsy, you trip over your cord a lot, you're not gonna rip off the entire back of your laptop, which would be very bad on this very sweet looking laptop. You get a VGA port, which is nice. You can use this with your display port if you want to have more than one monitor, or you know, they have a lot of options in the display settings for this VGA port as well as for the display port. Moving on down the line, you got a USB 2.0 port. That's the third one. Eat your heart out, MacBook Air, haha. And here's gigabit LAN. This is your on-off for your wireless, hidden back there on the back. And right over here is your display port, which is really, really cool and new, very high tech, very future-proof. Not much over here, but you will see that you have your very, very slender DVD player, which does burn DVDs and CDs and RWs and plus Rs and minus Rs and all that good stuff. And there's pretty much nothing on the front, but it does open with a little tiny latch. And man, this thing is small. I just can't get over how cool and thin and sexy it is. Look at that. Bam! It's got 3 USB 2.0s. It's got DisplayPort, it's got VGA, it's got Ethernet. It's got all that good stuff that the MacBook Air doesn't have, and it's just as sexy, just as fast. Solid state drives. WiMAX is coming soon. Ultra wideband is coming, or it's actually already here. 3G. If you have AT&T, you can just put all your SIM card in and use the internet anywhere. I don't see anything bad about this. This is a sweet, sweet laptop. If you have any questions on it, email me. I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Lenovo